Good morning, students. Venugopal from ThoughtFlow. So today, let us discuss with one more important chapter from PUC first year, that is some basic concepts of chemistry. So majorly in this, the questions will be asked based upon the calculations of normality, molarity, number of atoms, number of molecules. So only the basic formulas are very much important from this chapter, some basic concepts of chemistry. So here one should know the different concentration terms which helps us in solving many varieties of problems. Now let us discuss the different MCQs from the chapter, some basic concepts of chemistry. First one, molarity of 0.2 normal sulfuric acid is, so they are asking us molarity of 0.2 normal sulfuric acid, means normality has been given, they are asking us to calculate the molarity. So here one should know that the formula normality of an acid is equal to molarity into basicity, because it is an acid. For acid we consider basicity. So since it has been given with sulfuric acid, the basicity of sulfuric acid is 2, because sulfuric acid ionizes to give 2 H plus ions and 1 sulfate ion. So given that normality has to be, so normality of an acid has been given, that is 0.2 normal, molarity has to be calculated. I will rewrite it as molarity into basicity is 2. Therefore, molarity of the given acid is 0.1 molar, because 0.2 by 2, it is nothing but 0.1 molar. Next one, question number 2. The decomposition of a certain mass of calcium carbonate gave 11.2 dm cube of carbon dioxide gas at STP. The mass of KOH required to completely neutralize the gas is. So here it has been given that the weight of 11.2 dm cube of carbon dioxide gas at STP. So we know that the molecular mass of carbon dioxide is 44. So 11.2 dm cube means when it comes to exact volume of a gas, it will be 22.4 dm cube. Half of 22.4 dm cube is 11.2 dm cube. Molecular mass of carbon dioxide is 44. Hence, the weight of 11.2 dm cube is 44 by 2, that is equal to 22 grams. Okay, so here it has been given that KOH upon reaction with this particular carbon dioxide, it gives rise to potassium hydroxide. Upon reaction with carbon dioxide gives rise to potassium bicarbonate. Therefore, the amount of KOH required for complete neutralization, the amount of KOH required for complete neutralization of 22 grams of CO2 is, so here when we take with potassium hydroxide, the mass of potassium hydroxide is 56 grams, that is 56 divided by mass of carbon dioxide is 44 into 22, because for 22 grams we have to calculate, it comes out to be how much? Half of 58 is 20, sorry, half of 56 is 28 grams. Hence, the correct option for the given question is option B. And for first question, the correct option is option D. Next one, question number 3. Dalton's law of partial pressure C is applicable to which of the following systems? So here one should know that Dalton's law of partial pressure means the Dalton's law of partial pressure is applicable to non-reacting gases, means it can be applied only for a non-reacting gases. So only for non-reacting gases this Dalton's law of partial pressure can be applied. When we go through with the options, the non-reacting gas is what? CO plus H2, which is given by the option D. Next one, question number 4. Molarity of an given orthophosphoric acid solution is 3 molar. So they have said that molarity of orthophosphoric acid, it is given by the formula H3PO4 is how much? It is 3 molar. So its normality is, so one should know that the basicity, since it is an acid, the basicity of orthophosphoric acid is 3, because upon ionization it gives rise to 3 H plus ions. Therefore, we know the formula, that is normality is equal to molarity. Since it is an acid, we have to write it as what? Basicity. So molarity has been given as what? 3 molar. Basicity is 3. Therefore, the normality is what? 9 normal, which is given by the option A. Next one, question number 5. The number of gram molecules of chlorine in 6.02 into 10 to the power of 25 hydrogen chloride molecule is. So here it has been given that number of hydrogen chloride molecules is equal to 6.02 into 10 to the power of 25 molecules. So it has been given in the data. So one should know that the number of moles of HCl is equal to, that is given number of molecules is 6.02 divided by 25 whole divided by Avogadro number. The Avogadro number is 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23. That is equal to how many moles? 100 moles. Therefore, what they are asking? They are asking the gram molecular mass of chlorine in 6.023 into 10 to the power of 25 moles of HCl is. So here one should know that gram moles. Therefore, the gram molecular mass of chlorine in 6.025 molecules of HCl. Gram molecular mass of chlorine in 6.02 into 10 to the power of 25 molecules is equal to 100, because we have calculated it as 100 moles, 100 divided by 2, because they are asking the with reference to chlorine, the gram molecular mass of chlorine. They are asking the gram molecular mass of chlorine. So it will be automatically how much? 100 by 2 is 50, which is given by the option C.